Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of Atari 8-bit games, some which I grew up with and some which are new to me. Today is one of the former. Today is Vegas Jackpot, which was a 1986 release from Mastertronic, developed by Sculptured Software. And Sculptured Software is one of those developers who quietly worked on quite a lot of things during the Atari 8-bit period, particularly conversions of other things. So under their belt at the time, they also had games like Beachhead 2, Choplifter, Commando, Dark Chambers and Kickstart. So they were pretty prolific. This isn't one of their best games by any means, given that it's a fairly straightforward slot machine simulator that only has fairly limited appeal, but it does at least have some goals to take aim for, which is more than can be said for some other slot machine games out there. Anyway, let's go play Vegas Jackpot.
Okay, here we are with Vegas Jackpot for Atari 8-bit from Mastertronic by Toot Atari, version by Hal Rushton. Copyright 1986 Sculptured Software. Excuse me. Right, I remember playing this back in the day, but I also remember not really having a kind of firm understanding of how slot machines worked. This is a relatively simple slot machine. Well, let's have a look. Okay, so we begin with £100, and your aim is to get that up to £250. If you get up to £250, then you have beaten Vegas Jackpot. Right, so what we have to do is insert a coin, which we do with the select key. Let's put 5 credits in, and then press start. Spin the reels! Okay. So what's happened there is you see the number 2 that's by the apple over on the right. That's advanced us along that track up at the top towards some prizes or some nudges. So there's the question mark thing. I'm not entirely sure what that does. But then 4 nud, 6 nud, 8 nud, 12 and 16. Those are all nudges. And if you get over that, then you can get £100. So when you win a certain amount of nudges, you can actually gamble your nudges to try and get some more. Alright, for now though, we just have to hit start again. Doesn't quite get us far enough, so spin them again. Alright, we can now hold our reels. So if I hold these 2 olives or whatever they are, grapes maybe, hold them again. Only one win line on this slot machine, as you can see. Nope. Never been 100% sure of the appeal of slot machine games, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I sort of get it, because there's a sort of primal satisfaction in the reels going round and seeing the winning numbers come up and that sort of thing, but I don't know, the fact that you're not really risking anything and you won't really win anything always kind of diminishes the appeal to a certain degree. I mean, there's the simple gamer satisfaction of seeing numbers go up or down, as the case may be. But it's just it's so random. And there's so little skill involved. That yeah, it's sometimes tough to determine exactly what the appeal of this was. That said, this was a budget release. Like most of Mastertronic stuff, this came out on cassette and was like £1.99, £2.99 and so on. I think that's a perfectly reasonable price for a game like this on the 8-bit. I mean, to be honest, if you bought this game, you probably knew that you were into the slot machine experience anyway. Oh, I won something. Alright, so what happens here is I can press start to collect that £10, or I can press option to gamble and try and get £5 or £15. Let's gamble. 15! Yes! Lovely. Shall I go again? Yeah, why not? Nice. There we go, 20 quid. Alright, let's continue. Don't see much of these nudges yet. See, this is part of the trouble, really. So you spend so much time in a slot machine game just pressing start over and over again. It doesn't, for me anyway. There's not much of a feeling of satisfaction to it. Because all you're doing is just saying, well, show me some random pictures and reward me if those random pictures happen to be a combination that is good. Let's try for the cherries. But I mean, as slot machine sims go, this is a perfectly competent one. It's got reasonable graphics. The reel spinning is nice and smooth and provides a sort of realistic impression of what a real machine looks like. It's got minimal but effective sound effects. Might have been cool to have like some music in the background or something like that. Would have been nice. But as it stands, it makes the appropriate sort of beeps and boops and burbles that you'd expect from a real slot machine, to highlight your various achievements or lack thereof. Oh, I've run £3. Gamble it! Yeah. Well, £3. Didn't really lose anything. Right, onward. Okay, I won £1, I guess. Come on, let's see these nudges in action. Ooh. Very nice. I will take that as is, thank you. Nice. Right. See, there's a certain amount of appeal here. But like I say, it's fairly limited. It's fairly limited because there's only so much interaction. I'll take the 20. Hooray, we're nearly back to where we started. Oh, I should have held them, shouldn't I? Never mind. Yeah, I mean, at least there's more to this than something like, if you watch the Atari A to Z flashback series, you may remember the Atari 2600 slot machine game that we saw that was even more limited than this. So at least there's a little bit more to this than there was in that game, but not a lot. Oh, so close to the nudges. Ooh, I got it. Go on, one more. Maybe another one? 20 quid. That'll do. So I guess the question mark thing, that gives you a random prize, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's called a shuffle win, I think they call it in the instructions. So it gives you a random win between £3 and £5, I think. And you can then gamble that to try and get a bit more. Nothing really worth holding there. I won something. Gambling doesn't seem to... I mean, it makes sense that it's not a timing thing, it's just a pure random chance thing, but it seems that you press the option button to gamble sometimes and it will highlight the lower value but still take you onto the higher one. Which is a little misleading, but you know, it doesn't really matter. As long as you get your non-existent digital cash, that's the important thing. I've won! See there, it highlighted the £7, but it only gave me a prize of £3 because the actual result of the gamble was £3 rather than £7, which was highlighted. So I don't know. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but hooray! I've won another £1. Good. Not a lot worth holding on to there. Strawberries! Worth £1. I feel like the longer we're playing, the more we're winning, which is kind of authentic behaviour. That might just be my imagination though, you know. Gambler's bias or whatever it is. It's like, ooh, if I just play one more One more set of 10 credits and I'll win big this time. I really will. On that note, let's play one more set of 10 credits and see if we win big. And regardless of whether or not we win big, we will call it a day after that, I think, because we've pretty much exhausted everything that this program has to offer. Hooray! Shuffle win! Give me £5. No, that's £1. Never mind. £3. Okay. Not what I meant when I said win big, but it is a win, if nothing else. No. Gamble! £1. Good. Good. Glad we had this talk. There's really very little reason not to gamble there, dealing with such minuscule amounts. Alright, we're out of credits. Still got 91 quid in my pocket. I think it's time to walk away and go and have a quiet drink in the corner. Anyway, that was Vegas Jackpot by Sculptured Software, published by Mastertronic for Atari 8-bit. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.